So much shit going on. You gotta stand up, you gotta stand tall. No matter what the circumstances is. Yeah.
Feeling pretty good, Thanks for having me, man. My name is Bottom Line. It's my stage name. I chose the name Bottom Line when I was about, I want to say 13, 14 years old, man. I was at a relative's house. Y'all know him as Big Benz. We were going through names and stuff like that, and he told me a few names that he passed over. And I was having trouble with identity and stuff like that, so we chopped it up, you know, we blew a couple of L's or whatever. And he said, man, what about Bottom Line? And it just kind of stuck from there. And it's always been that way since. I like to think I treat every bar as the bottom line. I try to, you know, break all my bars down that way. I try not to take bars off. I'm from Virginia, Woodbridge, Virginia. Born and raised. I moved around a lot as a youngin', but yeah, from Woodbridge. Childhood. My childhood was pretty decent. My parents split up when I was around 4 or 5 years old. Just moved out, you know, he did what he did or whatever. Mom Dukes had to hold it down, you know, she was working a lot, so I spent a lot of time with other relatives, with my cousins, with my aunts, uncles, even lived with my grandma for a while. You know, it made me who I am today. You know, as I got my scrapes, burns, bruises, that's all love. I started rapping when I was about 12 years old. I wrote my first rhyme. It was called Street Sweeping. That shit was crazy. It was like on some old school, like CL Smooth type stuff. That's who I envisioned, you know what I'm saying, when I was writing that. But I was like 12 years old, man. You know, listening to Illmatic and, you know, Reasonable Doubt, stuff like that. We used to go to sleep listening to that stuff. Biggest influences. Off top, I gotta say, I really started taking the music when I heard Slick Rick for the first time, believe it or not. Children's story, the art of storytelling. Slick Rick was big for me. It was all about telling stories, and that's how I started writing. I would write stories. I wouldn't really write raps. I'd write stories, ballads. Slick Rick, Jadakiss, Jay-Z, Nas. Those are some of my top influences in no particular order. All right, through my music, I really want people to feel it. You know, I go through what I go through and deal what I deal with on a daily basis, and I know it's got to be relatable. There's got to be somebody else out there that can relate to what I'm saying, even if it's one bar, you know, 1 second, whatever, you know. Something I said is going to reach them, and I hope to reach them, I should say. And I just want my music to be felt. I just want it to be received and people to understand, you know, not get caught up in the beat and the smoke and mirrors and actually hear what I'm saying. Quality. I listen. I'm a good listener. I try to listen 10 times before I speak once, you know, because sometimes it's not what people are saying, it's what you're hearing. Could be two different things. This year is gonna be a good year. It's gonna be a good year for me. I got a lot coming. I dropped the COI last year, around last summer, May, June. It hit the people, but they didn't really receive it the way I thought they would receive it. That's all right. I got plenty more coming from them for this year, 2016. So I dropped the Head Rush video, working with you. I dropped the Fam. I got that coming. And I got a lot more coming from D&B Studios. So I plan on giving them 2 songs a month, 1 video a month for the rest of the year. That's my goal. That's my focus. My fans, my real fans, my core fans. I want them to know that I'm a real dude. And I mean, I pride myself in being honest in my music. When I sit down and write my stuff, I don't try to fabricate nothing. I don't try to deviate from what I deem to be real, you know. And I can only tell my message, my story, and things I've seen, I've endured, and you know, my cousins and all the other influences around me. So the real people know. They recognize, you know what I mean? So I just try to stay real to what I do. And if they receive it, they do, and if they don't, then it ain't for them. Yeah. I'm like Stacy Keach, I know all about the greed. See, I just got here and I'm about to leave. These haters try and rip me like a paper towel, but they know the old bottom had to play with vowels. Had some O, had some E, ain't no eyes around. I'm from where the real won't take you down. Stand your ground on anything you put your all in. Cause my nana always said this was my calling. I'm from the country where we burn our trash and split wood. I got some corn, got some wine, and it's sip good. And watch your life cause it could go fast. That's why you gotta keep moving like a nomad. And these niggas ain't got no nads. Give them some smoke and a hoe, they won't clash. The hunger that I have is going over top. I'm just trying to get a bite like a bowling knot. And I always knew that I was from the chosen flock. And my shit'll knock you out like a chosen chop. Coke and rock moves faster than the soda pop, but you'll get torn if you don't have LaToya Luck. That's the mind state of a lot of kids growing up. I don't give a fuck, I'ma show I'm tough. And I ain't trying to prove, I'm trying to improve. I keep my focus and my finances in tune. I crushed the summer with my brothers cause the town is ours. All through 2013, man, I was gone. Bahrain, Dubai, and Marseille. I made a stop in Palma, that's where I fell in love. It's a world out there and I'ma show my bros. Told my mama you ain't gotta make the work commute. See your son done spun a web and all it catches loot. When they ask who do I trust, I just tell them you. And my shorty never sleep, that's what stressing do. The more I chase the money, less I spend with boo. Her mouth flapping like a fin, but what I'm swimming to is the lake of opportunity, so I can't sit and stoop. I just canoe. Tell me what pushes you. That's all I got for him right now. 2 up, 2 down, 703, what's up? Travis Lane.
Too many fam, lost too many fam, lost too many fam.